welcome to the SUNY Westchester Community College 2025 graduation ceremony. To ensure a pleasurable experience for all graduates and their guests, please refrain from making noise and other conduct that could be a disruption to this graduation ceremony. Such disruptions are an infringement on the rights of our graduates and their guests, and a violation of SUNY Westchester Community College's policies and procedures. We hope you have a great day, and congratulations to all of the graduates. Hola, y bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación 2025 de SUNY Westchester Community College. Para garantizar una experiencia placentera para todos los graduados y sus invitados, les pedimos que se abstengan de hacer ruido o cualquier otra conducta que pueda interrumpir la ceremonia. Dichas interrupciones constituyen una violación de los derechos de nuestros graduados y sus invitados, y una violación de las políticas y procedimientos de SUNY Westchester Community College. Les deseamos un excelente día y felicitaciones a todos los graduados.
Good morning and welcome. I am Kim Walsh. I am the Grand Marshal for this 2025 Commencement Ceremony. Now, if you are able, please stand for the national anthem led by the WCC Chorus, featuring Emma Sismar, Jordan Douglas, Alfredita Hage, Angie Ocasio, Vicky Phillip, Kira Shevlin, Remington Watchell, and John Paul Watts.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets round the guns bursting in, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, and please be seated. Now, it is our honor to introduce SUNY Westchester Community College President, Dr. Belinda Miles.
Good morning, and thank you, Professor Walsh. It's truly my privilege to open the 77th Commencement Ceremony of SUNY Westchester Community College. Thank you, Professor Walsh, for being the Grand Marshal for the School of Health Sciences and Wellness and the School of Mathematics, Science, and Engineering. Being a Grand Marshal is an honor reserved for long-serving faculty members, and we thank you for your remarkable 19 years of service as a member of the faculty in biology. Thank you. On behalf of the State University of New York System, Westchester County, the Westchester Community College Board of Trustees, and faculty, staff, and administrators of the college, I welcome our graduates and their guests. We welcome several honored guests too. Members of the College Board of Trustees are with us today. Susan Gary, Deputy Mayor of Yonkers, and the Honorable John Nona. And our speaker this morning, Dr. Dial Hewlett, who we will introduce shortly. We also thank Governor Kathy Hochul, County Executive Jenkins, and other elected officials for their messages to our graduates posted on the commencement webpage. We hope you'll take a moment and have a look. Now, there are several groups of people without whom this day would not be possible. Our faculty are among the most dedicated, caring, and talented in the country. When I read a testimonial from one of our students, it invariably expresses gratitude and even affection for one or more faculty members who taught, mentored, and counseled that student. Our faculty are second to none in the quality of the education that they provide and the level of concern they share for their students. At this time, I invite those members of our faculty who are SUNY Chancellor Award winners and recipients of the SUNY Distinguished Faculty rank to please stand and be recognized. Now, please remain standing while all members of our faculty stand to be recognized alongside of you, all members of the faculty. You are the ones who make this possible. Thank you. We also acknowledge some of the most important and influential people in our graduates' lives. The moms, dads, siblings, husbands, wives, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, sons, daughters, and friends. You're supposed to clap when you hear your group mentioned. Over the past several years, we've had constant reminders of the importance of our own personal support systems. We all greatly appreciate everything that you've done to make it possible for your loved ones to be able to complete their degrees. With a round of applause, let's recognize them for their contributions, all those who have supported a graduate, whether financially, emotionally, or spiritually. Thank you. Next, we welcome remarks from a few of our honored guests. Our first speaker is a member of our College Board of Trustees, Susan Gary, followed by Professor Camille Hamawi, presiding officer of the Faculty Senate, and following Professor Hamawi, Billy LeBlanc, member of the graduating class and president of the Student Government Association, will offer remarks on behalf of the students. Trustee Gary, I invite you to begin our greetings to this year's graduates.
Thank you, President Miles, and good morning. I'm Sue Gary, a member of the Board of Trustees of this fine institution, and I am so pleased to bring greetings to all of the graduates, family members, and loved ones from the entire Board of Trustees. Let me begin by first saying congratulations. This is your moment to soak it in, and you have earned every second of it. You have all distinguished yourselves by achieving this important milestone at SUNY Westchester Community College. Know one thing, you are a unique and powerful force. Many of you have balanced jobs, families, and responsibilities outside the classroom, all while pursuing your education. That takes courage, resilience, and heart. Today is not just a celebration of academic achievement, it's a celebration of perseverance. It's a reminder that where you start does not define where you can go. You've proven that education can open doors and change lives. I see it firsthand. Aside from being a WCC trustee, I also serve as deputy mayor for the city of Yonkers, home to, among other programs, WCC's Fashion Design and Technology program. I've had the privilege of seeing the immense talent, dedication, and precision it takes to succeed in a unique program like this. Others here have studied business, computer science, environmental studies, filmmaking, journalism, or the many other career paths offered at WCC. Regardless of your study of interest, be confident that WCC has set the stage for you. It is now time to take your credentials and your degree and set your own path for success. Because your degree is not just a credential, it's a key to opportunity, to leadership, and to building the future you want to see for yourself. Use it boldly, use it wisely, and as you step into your next chapter, whether it's a new job, a four-year university, or another journey, know this: you are ready, you are prepared, and most importantly, you are needed. Your journey is just beginning. It inspires all of us. Keep growing, keep going, and never forget, you're part of a greater community here that believes in you. Go and make us proud. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Dear students, after all those projects, papers, and tests, after all of those late nights and morning scrambles to get to class on time, you earned your college degree. Congratulations to each of you on behalf of all the faculty at SUNY Westchester. I have a short reminiscence to share with you. Over winter break, I was in Cleveland, and we went to some of those arcades with retro games like Pac-Man, Tetris, Frogger, Q*bert. This reminded me of my Commodore 64, which I spent hours playing when I was a kid. There was this one car game, I don't remember the name. You had to race a track as fast as you can and could blast cars in your way. something I sometimes wish I could do on the 287 on the way to campus. One day while playing this game, my brother and I discovered that you could swerve the car off the track, and if done just the right way, you could position yourself on the very edge of the screen and ride the game out for hours while racking up points. This was an exciting discovery at first. We found a flaw in the game, a way to avoid doing the work, but still get the reward. After a while, however, it stopped being exciting and the game stopped being fun, which is maybe why I don't even remember the name of it. Anyway, so why am I telling you this? Games are engaging when you have a goal and when they're a challenge. A goal without hard work isn't a goal worth pursuing. And it's the work, the learning how to play, that's engaging and that gives the goal value. Without the work, the goal is just an outcome. As you continue your education, whether at a new school or in the workforce, you might be tempted to go out into the periphery and ride things out the easy way, get the outcome without the work. This might feel rewarding at first, but with time you might begin to question the purpose and lose sight of your destination. I encourage you to stay on the road, play the game, face the difficulties and challenges. Work hard to improve your play so you ultimately find joy in the game as you smile and drive yourself towards success. Graduates, I wish you the very best in your futures.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, I'd like to give a special shout out to my family for being here today. Thank you so much, guys, for making it over here. I really love you guys. That being said, good morning. My name is Billy LeBlanc. It's been an honor to serve as your SJ president here at Westchester Community College, a place filled with brilliant minds and boundless opportunity. Thank you to all who came out to support our students this morning, and a special thanks to staff and faculty for accompanying us and sometimes holding our hands to where we stand today. Without you, we couldn't have done it, so thank you. I want to start by congratulating our graduates today for their amazing achievements. Being a college student isn't easy, but many of us here are overachievers. We're employees, we're parents, and many of us were dedicated to leaving WCC a better place than what we found it. Can we have a round of applause for our graduates, please? Thank you. We've worked tirelessly to walk across this stage. We have all experienced all-nighters and energy drinks the morning of an exam, while the anxiety of a final grade creeps through our chest. And if you haven't experienced this, then well, I'm impressed for your time management skills. But despite this and the challenges we faced along the way, we pushed forward even during tough times when we felt like giving up, all to begin this new chapter of our lives. For many of us, this degree isn't just a freshly turned page. It's a jumpstart that we needed, or the chapter we didn't know we could write, or even the second chance we didn't think we deserved. This was my story too. 6 years ago, I graduated from high school, ready to leap into my first semester at Penn State. I was excited, not only to venture into a new world, but to pursue my education. Little did I know that after just a few short months, I would drop out during my first semester. For years following, I drifted, unsure of what would come next. I was even at times disappointed in myself, searching in this feeling for who I would become. WCC, just like for many others, offered me a second chance. The students, the faculty, the staff, and the professors guided me down a path where I could begin to love who I was becoming. Originally, I didn't imagine that Westchester Community College would be such a crucial part of my life. Not only was I able to create lifelong bonds with my classmates, but I was challenged in classes to think critically and to work hard, especially in my degree. And though we were pushed hard, we made it out alive and are better for it. If I've learned anything this year, it's to take advantage of every opportunity given. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself, and every setback is recoverable. And if I could offer you anything in closing, I hope all of your graduates remember you are loved, you are supported, and whenever you believe it's over, there'll always be tomorrow. So when the world feels uncertain, remember this moment, the hard work, the doubt you overcame, and the people who stood by you. Let it remind you that you're capable of more than you know. Although we cannot control every aspect of our lives, we can control how we react. We are given many choices as humans, and I hope you all choose to continue fighting for a better education, for a better life, and for a better world. You made it this far after all. On behalf of the Student Government Association, thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Trustee Gary, Professor Hamawi, and Mr. LeBlanc for your greetings to our graduates. So graduates, how great is it to be called a graduate? It's a wonderful thing, and by your enthusiastic response, I can tell that you fully appreciate the significance of this new title that you've earned. It wasn't given to you. Today marks more than the end of your studies. It's a real achievement that reflects your dedication, late nights, resilience, and perseverance. I don't know each of your individual journeys, but I know many of you balanced jobs, supported families, and faced personal challenges, all while pursuing your education during a time of profound societal change. That's what makes this moment so powerful. It's not just about what you've earned, it's about who you've become. As you move forward, I encourage you to look ahead, but also to take a moment to look behind you. Your journey, what you've endured, who supported you, and what you've learned will continue to be a wellspring of strength for you. In a world racing toward what's next, never lose sight of where you've come from. The mythical Sankofa bird from African folklore depicts this well. It is a bird who has its feet firmly planted forward while its head is turned backwards. This symbolizes how reflections and remembrances from the past can serve as a way to honor the people and experiences that have shaped us thus far. The bird simultaneously looks ahead, representing vision and new pathways and possibilities for a future that we get to create. Community colleges like SUNY Westchester are vital American institutions that really do focus on building wonderful futures. They reflect the belief that education should be accessible to all, that potential lives in every zip code, and that everyone deserves the chance to rise. By choosing this path, you've participated in one of our country's most democratic traditions, one that lifts individuals and strengthens entire communities. I too once walked in a similar path. I'm a neighborhood girl from Queens who took the bus to my college campus as a first-generation college student. Any other first-generation college students here today? Welcome and congratulations. The education that I received in the classroom and in clubs and campus activities and working various part-time jobs prepared me in powerful ways for the work that I do each day. Whether you're heading to a four-year college or entering the workforce, you leave here equipped with a solid foundation of knowledge and skills. Some of you are planning to continue your studies this fall. SUNY WCC has dozens of transfer agreements to ensure your next step is smooth. Your preparation is seen, valued, and trusted by top institutions. Many of you will continue or enter into the workforce. You're entering a job market that needs you. A recent Georgetown University report forecasts that nearly 75% of all jobs will require some form of post-secondary education or specialized skill by 2031. And you are ready. SUNY Westchester has been recognized as one of the top two-year colleges in the nation for advancing socioeconomic mobility, ranked 21st out of more than 1,100 institutions nationally. That's not just a number. It represents real lives changed and real opportunities created. While much of what you learned occurred in classrooms, your experience wasn't only about exams and lectures. Your participation in clubs and study groups, internships, writing papers, giving speeches, studying abroad, or serving in community-based learning projects that extend beyond the classroom are where learning becomes living. Here at SUNY WCC, you've been a part of a vibrant community of lifelong learners. You've learned not just academic content, but how to listen, collaborate, and engage across differences. And in a world often divided, these are the skills of leadership. and of citizenship. Carry them with you. The world needs them. What SUNY WCC has given you is the ability to keep learning, adapting, and thriving no matter what comes next. I hope you'll remember the difference between success and excellence. Success is how others measure you. Titles, salaries, awards, they're nice. But excellence, that comes from within. It's about living your values and doing meaningful work and lifting others as you rise. The poet Maya Angelou once said, "I encourage you to live with life and be courageous and adventurous. Give us a tomorrow more than we deserve." And the actress Kerry Washington said, "Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential." So stay curious, keep asking questions, keep learning, and stay connected to this college, to the people who lifted you, and to those who you can uplift in return. Democracy, your communities, and the future need you, your energy, your leadership, your voice. Graduates, this is your moment. Congratulations, we are so proud of you. Now go light up the world. I now have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker for your commencement ceremony, Dr. Dial Hewlett, who will tell you more about himself. We welcome you to the podium, Dr. Hewlett.
Thank you, Dr. Miles, and good morning, everyone. As I begin my remarks today, I'm reminded of a famous quotation, and I cringed when President Miles said Maya Angelou because it's another Maya Angelou quotation. And what she said was that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Graduates of Westchester Community College class of 2025, today is your day. I want you all to feel a sense of pride in your accomplishments. I want you to feel a sense of empowerment in achieving this important goal. And above all, you are now uniquely positioned through your knowledge and skills in the sciences and mathematics and technology and health to assume leadership roles in our society. Give yourselves a hand. Commencement marks the beginning of the next phase of your life. Class of 2025, parents, grandparents, loved ones, friends, and importantly, partners and spouses, congratulations, you have made it. Before proceeding further, I wish to thank Westchester Community College SUNY President Dr. Belinda Miles, the faculty and the staff for honoring me with this opportunity to address this exceptional class of graduates. Today, you are joining the ranks of many distinguished graduates from this institution. I would like to take this time to share with you the story of one exemplary graduate of Westchester Community College who many years ago sat in the very seat that you now occupy. He made important contributions in the area of technology, and importantly, he provided service to our society and made our society a better place for everyone. Oreo Joseph Palmer received a degree in electrical technology from Westchester Community College. He went on to become battalion chief of the New York City Fire Department. He was an expert in radio communications during emergencies, especially emergencies in high-rise structures. In fact, Chief Palmer wrote the training manual for the New York City Fire Department. On the morning of September the 11th, 2001, Chief Palmer was coordinating rescue operations in the lobby of the World Trade Center. He led his team to save lives of others, and unfortunately, he perished when the building collapsed. His voice was one of the last heard prior to the collapse. Importantly, some of the radio technology techniques which Chief Palmer developed eventually resulted in improvements in radio communication technology during disasters. It should make all of you feel very proud to know that a graduate of Westchester Community College, SUNY, was a leader during this tragic event and has been recognized nationally for his knowledge of technology and also recognized for his heroism. As we fast forward, in early 2021, as a society, we were again challenged. Westchester Community College was again at the center of advancing science and technology. This time, technology specifically related to the prevention of infections and vaccines. By the fall of 2021, the COVID pandemic had claimed nearly 700,000 lives in the U.S. Fortunately, by the summer of 2020, Dr. Kim Corbett and fellow scientists at the National Institutes of Health, under the direction of Dr. Anthony Fauci, were able to determine the genetic sequence for the virus that was responsible for COVID, the SARS-CoV-2. This scientific breakthrough paved the way for the development of a new type of vaccine, which was more than 90% effective in preventing hospitalization and death. In my role as a physician with the Westchester County Department of Health, I served as part of a team. Our public health nurses administered the new COVID vaccine shots to eligible residents of the county. Westchester County has a population of slightly over 1 million. In our small facility in White Plains, we were only able to vaccinate 250 to 300 people per day. Fortunately for us, your president of the Westchester Community College, Dr. Belinda Miles, and the Westchester Community College leaders and others entered into collaborative agreements, and this very room, this college gymnasium, was rapidly repurposed to be utilized as a mass vaccination site. This enabled us to administer over 1,300 vaccines per day. Although not official, and certainly very belated, today I want to personally thank Dr. Miles and the Westchester Community College family for making this facility available. As a result of this collaboration, the health department was eventually able to vaccinate over 90,000 individuals. And this undoubtedly saved the lives of thousands of residents in Westchester and the surrounding counties. Nationally, it is estimated through mathematical modeling that COVID vaccines saved over 14 million lives here in the United States. And it is obvious that thousands of lives were saved right here in this gymnasium as a result of President Miles and the others here at the Westchester Community College. I give them a round of applause. And I think all of you should be very proud of the role that this institution played during that difficult period of time. I will wrap up my remarks this morning by sharing with you some of the bits from my own life, which I hope may serve as an inspiration to you. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and I attended city schools. I went on to the University of Wisconsin on a track scholarship. My role models were my parents. My mother was an advocate for education and was always there to support me. And in fact, I got through one of my high school English classes because of Mom's love for Shakespeare, including Macbeth and Hamlet, and her willingness to read my literature assignments for me and then spoon-feed me what I considered the academic equivalent of castor oil. My dad taught in the Cleveland City Schools for 25 years, and he worked every day also in the evening at the main post office in downtown Cleveland. He would arrive home from the post office after midnight and was waking us up for school at 7 a.m. every morning. While in high school, my dad was also a track athlete, and he attended George Washington High School here in New York and was a New York City champion in the 100 and the 220-yard events. My father served in World War II, and he was serving with the segregated 92nd Division of Buffalo Soldiers. He was a Purple Heart recipient, and growing up, I was privileged to be surrounded by family members, my dad, my three uncles, who all had served the country during the tumultuous years of World War II. They returned home, unfortunately, to face a society with unbalanced scales. After completion of my athletic career at the University of Wisconsin, a guidance counselor encouraged me to consider taking additional courses and applying for medical school. I had never previously considered medical school. However, Mr. Charles Owens saw something in me that I did not see in myself, and I am forever grateful for that change in my career trajectory. After med school, I served as a medical resident for 4 years at Harlem Hospital, which was at that time affiliated with Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. And again, when we think of Maya Angelou, my vivid memories relate back to how I felt during my time at Harlem Hospital and how the patients and the families felt as I was going through my training. One story I'll share with you which resonates with me and actually is one of the most meaningful stories in my career was a man in his 40s who had asthma, and he entered our emergency room in respiratory distress. Before I could prepare his injection, he went into respiratory arrest. We called a code, and fortunately our team successfully resuscitated this gentleman. He woke up, but he could not speak because he had a tube in his mouth. However, he looked at me with fear in his eyes. I told him without hesitation, "You're going to be okay. The ICU team is going to take care of you." Now, I didn't know what happened to him that afternoon. However, I learned from the ICU team that he recovered and that he was discharged from the hospital. Several weeks later, one Saturday morning after being on call, I sat in the coffee shop across from the hospital. The coffee shop was called Pan Pans. And I don't know if any one of you are familiar with Alicia Keys. I don't know if you know about her. But one of the first videos that she did was called "You Don't Know My Name." And you will recognize that this was filmed at Pan Pans. So a gentleman who looked kind of familiar came up behind me and he motioned to the waitress and he said he was paying for the doctor's breakfast. He looked at me and he said, "You saved my life, and the least I can do is buy you breakfast." This was over 50 years ago, and Maya Angelou was absolutely correct, because I will not forget how that act of kindness from that patient made me feel. In closing, I will quote George Bernard Shaw, and the reason for that is because my mother constantly reminded me that George Bernard Shaw was born on July the 26th, and that was my birthday. So, life isn't about finding yourself, he said. Life is about creating yourself. Now is not the time for silence. As scientists, we are obligated to share our knowledge of science, technology, mathematics, and health science with our fellow humans to hopefully utilize our knowledge for the betterment of our society. We must refuse, and you must refuse, to compromise when you know and understand and can interpret scientific facts. Remember, integrity is doing what is right when no one else is looking. I will leave you with a little story to remind you all that sometimes as students, you know more than you actually realize. There were 3 passengers who were on a small private plane, and they were returning to New York. It was a student, it was a priest, and the smartest man in the world. All of a sudden, there was smoke from the cockpit, and there was a terrible sound, and the pilots came out into the cabin, and they said, "Looks like this plane is going down." They had their parachutes on, and they said they were jumping out, but they left 2 parachutes behind. And they said, "We're sorry, we don't have a parachute for everybody, so you have to figure it out for yourselves." After the pilots jumped out, the smartest man in the world jumped up and he shouted, he said, "I must take this parachute," he said, "because we have to make certain that the world will benefit from my superior knowledge." He grabbed the package and he jumped out of the plane. The priest looked at the student calmly and said, "Son, I have lived a long life. You take the parachute." The student said, "Father, we can both be saved." The priest looked at him in a puzzled voice, he said, "Son, how can that be?" The student smiled and he said, "Father, the smartest man in the world jumped out of the plane with my backpack." So congratulations to the 2025 graduating class of Westchester Community College. This is your day.
Wow. Thank you so much. You know what? I just realized that I was supposed to tell you so much more about Dr. Hewlett, but he has shared so much indeed about his life. And thank you for sharing those wonderful stories about your family. And we are going to move ahead. I do want to invite you back to the podium so that I can offer you and present you a small token of our appreciation. And so, thank you very much. In the future, when you look at this token, let it be a reminder of what SUNY WCC has meant to you, as well as the people of Westchester County. You've given us a lot to know. You've informed us a lot about our institution as well. This year, we recognize our 79th anniversary, 79 years of building minds and futures and helping tens of thousands of people, and you've suggested how we may have impacted millions. So we're always pushing the mind's boundaries toward acquiring new skills and exploring new interests. So thank you so much for joining us on this journey.
Thank you.
Our ceremony continues with the presentation of awards. It's my pleasure to introduce the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Vanessa Morest, to announce our many student successes and achievements. Dr. Morest.
Thank you, President Miles, and good morning, everyone. We begin with the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Only 193 students received this award across the 64 campus system for achievements in academics, leadership, career achievement, athletics, and community service. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until I have read all of the names. Anna DeRosa. Not all of them will be at this ceremony, by the way. Josiah Farrell, Ray Katz, and Adiel Vanegas Robles. Thank you. Let's applaud those students. Another prestigious recognition is the PepsiCo Foundation Smile Scholarship, which stands for Success Matters in Life and Education. This is a very competitive scholarship presented to just 30 students across the country, each of whom receives a scholarship of up to $40,000 to pursue their studies in business or STEM fields at a 4-year college or university. SUNY WCC has 3 students who are awarded this scholarship, one of whom is with us this morning. Please stand to be recognized, Pedro Carrillo Cruz. Next, we celebrate the academic and extracurricular excellence of our graduates. For a complete list of graduates who have received an award or scholarship from the college, please refer to your program. At this time, if you have received an award, a scholarship, or another honor from the college or the community, please stand. Come on, show yourselves. Let's give you a round of applause. What an accomplished group. Thank you. We now recognize 2 students who took rigorous courses, got involved in leadership activities, and achieved a 4.0 cumulative GPA. First, I invite Eric Espinoza, our salutatorian, to stand and be recognized. A Colombian American military veteran and a first-generation college student, Eric resumed his academic career at Westchester Community College at age 37 with a clear mission: to rebuild his life and create a better future for his family. Balancing his roles as a husband and father of 2, he has maintained academic excellence while actively contributing to the college community. He has served as a member of Phi Theta Kappa, where he helped organize the Student Resource Fair, and as an officer for the Cybersecurity Honors Club, where he competed in national cybersecurity competitions and led hands-on technical projects. He also tutors fellow students, at the CIS lab and volunteers with the Center for Cybersecurity's outreach efforts. Eric's service in the U.S. Air Force and his personal experiences of loss have shaped his compassionate leadership and deep commitment to others. He completed an IT internship with the public schools of Tarrytown is now pursuing opportunities in international cybersecurity. He plans to continue his education and career in cybersecurity with a focus on protecting critical infrastructure and uplifting underserved communities. Eric has a 4.0 GPA, and while he doesn't know where he's going to continue his studies, although he has 2 ideas, he's been accepted to every school where he applies. Congratulations, Eric. You may be seated. Next, I invite Abiona Melanson, our valedictorian, to join me at the podium while we recognize her with applause. Abiona came to SUNY Westchester Community College, confronting the long-term impacts of a stroke in infancy, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and seizures that once left her bedbound. Despite these challenges and an initial semester derailed by hospitalization, she rose to achieve a 4.0 GPA. A first-generation college student, Abiona used WCC as a place to rebuild, explore, and ultimately thrive. She pursued her passions through studies in anthropology, neuroscience, and philosophy, focusing on how cultural systems shape health, identity, and lived experience. Outside the classroom, she served as editor-in-chief for the Viking News. She was a member of both Philosophia Honor Society and Phi Theta Kappa, and worked at a neurodevelopment center assisting with research and treatment protocols. A former artist, Abiona brings a strong appreciation for creative integration to all that she does. She also plays squash, experiments in the kitchen, and rereads the Silmarillion every year. Abiona's journey is one of resilience and reinvention, proof of how accessible, student-centered education can revive both academic potential and personal purpose. She plans to continue her studies in medicine and sociocultural anthropology with the goal of helping reshape medical systems to reflect the full spectrum of human experience. Abiona Melanson will now deliver her valedictory remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Morris, and good morning, everyone, peers, faculty, staff, and family, and all those who make up the Westchester Community College family. It is my honor to stand before you, not as valedictorian, but as someone who's also been a part of this institution and community. It's finally here, we're all graduating, and we did it. Some of us might be closing the book on higher education and going on to other pursuits. Some of us are transferring into other schools, yet all of us, every one of us, came here for a vital reason, to get an education. When I started here, I was looking for a second chance. I was still in the midst of a tumultuous medical journey, and even failed my first semester as a result. But as I regained stability, the school would become embedded in who I was becoming and who I wanted to be. And to be honest, I never imagined I'd be standing here on this stage. At one point, I didn't even think I was good enough to get through community college. So when I found out I was valedictorian, my first thought was, oh God. As I was hoping for salutatorian so that I wouldn't have to give a speech. Yet here I am speaking to all of you. But maybe that's the point of coming to college or just going out into the world beyond what you've known. Life, after all, has a way of putting us in the places we didn't think we belonged, and somehow we eventually realize that we do. And I think these experiences are meant to do this. They're supposed to surprise us and challenge us, and what we encounter in school and life is meant to help us inform our understanding of ourselves in the world. And sometimes change how we see ourselves so that we grow into the people who are capable of more than what we're blind to. We sit in classrooms, we stay up late studying or cramming, We write papers that we should have worked on the week before, unless you have really good time management, and we swear we won't procrastinate like last time. We work, prayed, and hope for the grades that brought us here. And as students, there are many things that we do that we'd rather avoid, like discussion boards. By persisting through these challenging aspects of student life, we transform, we become resilient, and we build fortitude. And most importantly, we develop these essential things, freedom and agency, meaning we gain the ability to shape our own lives. In the words of Toni Morrison, the function of freedom is to free someone else. And isn't that what education is for? To not just give us the tools to navigate in an uncertain world, but to help us become well-formed and well-rounded people who are capable of contributing to the people and communities around us. And that happens when we live intentionally, not reactively. And I think this is also what education is for, to nurture the necessary abilities that make it so we may make our own choices rather than simply be at the whim of our unconscious desires and compulsions. You can actively and consciously shape your future, no matter how precarious things may seem. And as I look out, I see a graduating class and peers already defined by that strength and fortitude, by returning students who juggle work and family, by first-generation students who are changing the trajectory of their lives and stories, by people who study through exhaustion, anxiety, and grief while continuing to persevere. So if there's any word that should really best describe how you feel, it should simply be proud. And with that, no matter who you are or what you study, you've earned this moment. You've proven yourself to the person you'll always be with, you. And while we may face challenges throughout life, you have proven to yourself that you can meet them and even surpass them. You can continue to forge ahead and shape your own life, and that consciousness and the resilience you've built here, the ability to make decisions for yourselves, and the foundation you can continue to build upon are some of the greatest gifts an educational institution can offer. What you've learned here at Westchester Community College will stay with you, not just in your careers, but in everyday life. And as we leave this room and reflect on our journeys up until this point, I hope we may be able to carry that resilience with us to continue to forge ahead despite whatever may face us. To all the graduates here, congratulations. And to all the families, faculty, staff, and peers who supported us, who uplifted us, who shared, taught, mentored, and guided us, thank you. So, class of 2025, as some may say, you did your big one. May you continue to do bigger things wherever and whatever they may be.
Thank you. I'd now like to welcome up Dr. Miles.
Thank you, Abby, for sharing your story of your journey, and congratulations to you and to you as well, Eric. And now, we come to the special moment that you've all been waiting for, the conferral of certificates and degrees and the presentation of our graduates. Please welcome back Provost Morris. We're playing musical chairs here, who will present this year's graduates on behalf of the faculty.
Will the graduates please rise? President Miles, it is my pleasure to present the diploma candidates who have, with diligence and honor, fulfilled the requirements for the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, an Associate in Applied Science, and the College Certificate. By the direction of the faculty, I commend them to you and recommend granting the degree or certificate together with all the appertaining rights, honors, and privileges.
I am pleased to accept these candidates from the class of 2025. Under the laws of the state of New York and by action of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you your degrees with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Please be seated. As we prepare to announce the names of the graduating class, we ask the graduates to wait until a marshal calls your row up. And once you have received your diploma and cross in front of the stage, the marshals will direct you back to your seats for the conclusion of the ceremony.
Billy LeBlanc.
Kiki Wolf Medina. Sandra B. Murphy. Kimberly Dry. Nialeti Raffington.
Sally Reyes.
Jacqueline Loco Onam. Lauren Michelle Sullivan. Danielle M. Swenson. Adriana Gomes Donahue. Kathleen McAllister. Clara Alexandre Dubrowski. Alicia A. Flores. Michelle Garcia. Caroline D. Llanos. Jake Charles Mahoney. Lihia Clemencia Sachivi. Star Alverson. Crystal J. Cruz. Elizabeth Panna. Shayman Nofal. Susan A. Miller-Lee. Marie Christelle Porcher. Belkis W. Ahmed. Jessica Melina Arias Alonso. Stacy Leon. Andy Cabrera. Brandon Velasquez. Brian Cifuentes. Pedro Giarola Romano. Peter Klaus. Joseph Max Belvedere. Camila Napoli. Leslie Y. Alfaro Zuniga. Jalen Alvarado.
Stephen Chiacion.
Kaya A. Weeks. Linda Owusu. Sahid E. Bays. Raven Ramani Jenkins. Kenneth A. Koba. Melanie King Rowe. Justin M. Champion. Victor Lizarraga. Hans Cecile M. Fraser Augustus. Zoya Hajari. Destiny Rames. Thomas Nitrain Paulson. Razio M. Rabata. Brianna Winnie. Rena Cohen Mulakantov. Sharon Stevenson. Nicole M. Jones. Kevin G. Kennedy. Ali B. Compaore. Zena Klein. Charmaine Walker. Patricia Takiwa. Patrick Egbu. Adriana Villalobos. Victoria C. Fernandez. Dakota A. Perfetti. Jamie Caitlin Martinez. Jordan Massa. Eve Gallagher. Pauline Tonade. Jared L. Polanco. Fernando Maldonado. Paloma del Carmen Grullón Cabreja. Pedro Soares. Ruth E. Turman. Catherine Lopez. John Andrew Polines Chua. Alisa Marie Mitchell. Joel Jr. Lucero. Samantha R. Maldonado. Catherine V. Poulet Cumbe. Daisy Ramirez. Yexenia Jaime. Melissa A. Herdman. Lena Zhu. Monica Sanchez. Dan A. Elias Cruz. Caroline M. Pagano. Valeria E. Alvarez Aguilar. Christina Gnorova. Michael S. Smith. Christina M. Caquillas. Andia Hisa. Brunilda Shabi. Sara Vuksanai. Lynn Simpson. Jessica Gonzalez Leahy. Carolina Contreras. Sofia Carolina Castro Scala. Cheryl Jean Burns. Caroline Da Cruz. Michael Mancuso. Mariano Antonio Cabrera. Christian Baizan. Sheena Leger. Makia Foster. Maria Goretti Nakazibwe Kalyango. Anai E. Tovar. Juan Carlos Torres Lopez. Brenda Nicole Espejel Mendoza. Alessia Gonzalez. Kaylee Lisette Chavez. Demi Suriel. Beatriz Candido da Silva. Rachel R. Derschalter. Laura A. Gonzalez. Araceli Monge Chavez. Davine Steer. Morkia Stewart. Merlene Luktama. Karen De Lima Ebanks. Priscilla N. Cruz. Isaiah Muhammad. Yamin J. Abbasi. Siobhan McAllister. Fariha Rahman. Safwa Siddiqui. Junior F. Lopez. Lucy Nyantakiwa. Kira M. Watt. Hatice Toygan. Conrad Bertrand Jr. Giovanni Jade Chavez Figueroa. Kyle Y. Rapliza. Daniel A. Llanos.
Kaylee Morell.
Ajax Kofsky. Stephen Garcia. Abigail Williams. David Highland. Leanne Alexandra Leslie. Kaylee Nicole Andrade. Daniela M. Liptak.
Mohammed Jamal. Jaden Brown.
Armando Trellis. Benji K. Flores. Eric Mosquera. Natalie Rodriguez. Kevin Cava Silva. Michael Valdez Ibarra. Christian Quintana. Winnie Amoa. David Hernandez Garcia. Kathy Preculi. Esmeralda Maria Perez.
Yasnia Pimentel.
Samia Lemfadli. Samuel A. Almeida. Frederick Stock. Jordan Ray Catawan. Stephen Rush. Anyafon Sanyakun. Kayla Reyes. Curvins O. Barry Jean Pierre. Thomas Owen Urish. Jasmine A. Dabbs. Aaron Matthews. Nicholas Hilton. Albert Lisandro Maldonado Martinez. Logan Williams. Aisha L. Richardson. Cristiana Gay Arienta. Troy Haskins. Kenneth J. Dominguez. Pedro Armando Carrillo Cruz. Daniel Kim Warshawski. Willie James Benito. Joanna Rodriguez Wheeler. Sean Brian Mullins. Gabriela Arbarios. Maritza J. Barbecho. Elijah C. Sims. Tatiana Bartnett. Michaela Gordon. Jocelyn Priego Vale. Ana Carolina Andrade Suarez. Luis Morales Alarcon. Jason A. Curillo. Jessica McGrath. Jerry B. Morocho Leon.
Eric Zinin.
Brian D. Willem. Henry Ramirez. Jazania L. Sinclair. Nicole Estefany Inga Loja. Evelyn Flores Castillo. Estera Dochi. Mary Lushai. Madison D. Malloy. Musa Lei. Natalie Rojas. Vitor Leshai. Angelina Thompson. Fatoumata Dibase. Christina R. Mendoza. Jennifer Loja. Sonny Encarnacion.
Wow. What an experience. So joyous. Once again for our graduates. And now, in academic tradition, a student who has not earned a degree wears the tassel of his or her mortarboard on the right side. Once the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left side, joining a select company of college-educated men and women. Graduates, in recognition of your new status, I invite you to turn your tassels to the left, to the left, to the left. And we applaud your outstanding efforts. As we close our program, I remind our graduates that today represents the beginning of the next phase in your life. It is not a separation from the college. We will always consider you a member of our family, and we will always welcome you back. At this time, Amy Kelly, president of the SUNY Westchester Alumni Council, will lead our graduates in our alumni pledge. Ms. Kelly.
Thank you, Dr. Miles. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it is my great pleasure to welcome you as the newest alumni of SUNY Westchester Community College. You're joining more than 80,000 graduates of the college, and now you're part of a network of professionals with whom you have a built-in connection to help guide you in the future. The Alumni Association hosts events throughout the year to help connect and grow those relationships. We look forward to all of your involvement. Now, besides the recent graduates, will all the SUNY Westchester Community College alumni in attendance please stand now and remain standing? Anyone who attended WCC besides the graduates, please rise and remain standing. Now, will the current graduates also stand and join me in reciting the Alumni Pledge? If you scanned the program QR code, you can also follow along on your phones. I pledge to be a loyal ambassador for SUNY Westchester Community College and to uphold its reputation in all that I do. I will use my knowledge, skills, and experience for the advancement of public good. I will remember my time at the college and all those who helped me achieve my goals. As those who came before me, I pledge to use my time and talents to help those who come after me realize their dreams of education. I am a graduate of SUNY Westchester Community College. Congratulations, class of 2025. You may be seated. Thank you and congratulations.
I'm so full of excitement for each of you. Oh boy, thank you so much, Ms. Kelly. This concludes the 77th commencement exercise of SUNY Westchester Community College. Thank you for attending today and taking part in this wonderful ceremony. We thank again Professor Walsh for serving as Grand Marshal, the members of the committees who planned year-end special events that celebrated student success, and the many student volunteers, marshals, and staff. You see them in these fabulous yellow shirts today for the many hours that you've committed and the tremendous work you've put forth to create this magnificent ceremony. Graduates, faculty, and platform party, please stand for the Grand Marshals to lead the academic recessional. First, the platform party will recess, followed by the graduates. During the recessional, we ask that all guests keep the aisles clear to avoid any accidents. After all of the graduates have recessed, we ask our guests to exit the building. We hope you have your umbrellas if you still need them. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2025. You did it!